Never a shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Leech and Taco. 1011 WJRR. Bunch of frickin' idiots.
All right, this hour is brought to you by the return of WJRR's Rock the Bank, our $1,000 cash giveaways.
Win your $1,000. First one happens during our show. What time, Patty?
Approximately 9:05, give or take.
And that ain't no jive, but keep in mind,
it'll be hourly after that as well with separate $1,000 opportunities, 13 in all each weekday.
On our show, it's always 9:05-ish. But our show tends to have a lot of winners, so keep at it, everybody.
All right, it begins 9:05. This is the deal where you enter those words you hear each hour at WJR.com. There'll be a little contest box that pops open when those words go out when you go to the website. And again, we'll go through all of this again if you're new to this before it happens. We'll have you well prepared and ready to win your grand.
Yeah, and I will definitely, at 9 o'clock, I will monitor the site to make sure the box is popping up for everybody. This is a day, with all the football this past weekend, this is a day that you can come out of the gate running and win yourself $1,000 because everybody else is kind of slacking after watching all that football. Not you.
Woman in India has filed a police complaint against her husband and 4 in-laws, alleging that she was deceived when she agreed to marry her spouse back in 2024. Among her accusations, the woman claims that she was promised a man with lush, healthy hair, but married a bald man wearing a wig. That's your setup here in...
Wait, normally it's like cows and chickens, isn't it?
Huh?
Like in India where, it's, hey... and this is nothing against anybody from India. I have friends from India. I thought it was always, hey, I'll give you my daughter for 5 goats.
Well, I don't know about the horse trading that goes on, but it does sound like it was an arranged marriage of some sort here that she was sold a bill of goods on.
Uh-huh. How long did it take her to figure out the hair? I mean, if it was the other way around, it could have gone on forever because she'd have on that headpiece, so he would never even feel her bald head. Come on. I know it's Monday. Like I said, there's a lot of football. Speed up, bud.
It's India, Bob. It's not
what? They don't wear headpieces in India.
They have the
dot. And he's pointing to his forehead. Very Neanderthal of you.
Promised a man with lush, healthy hair.
She in the throes of passion, Pat. Look,
that's exactly what one would think.
But man, bald is cool now.
Maybe not in India. Maybe not to her. And again, if this is something that's been arranged for you and you've had one small request, lush, healthy hair.
Mm-hmm.
Although, on a technicality here, it didn't say it had to be real hair. The wig could have been lush.
Definitely. I mean, it's just like having a fake yard. Which, by the way, I'm really thinking of getting.
Looking better and better every day, right?
I drove by one that had the putting green on it like I always dreamed of.
And you want to do that to your whole yard?
Just the whole front yard.
Right.
And it would just save on irrigation, all that stuff. Broken heads from my stoned-out landscaper running over stuff. But I drove by a big-ass roll of that green stuff and started going, this could be good. I might trade my wife for that and a goat.
Do you have to, if you are considering going that route, I don't know enough about this.
Wait, hold on one sec. I just said trade my wife for that and a goat. Could you imagine what an asshole move that would be to put a goat on a yard of that? The goat's like, I just got traded in a deal for a wife. I don't even care about that. Look at this lush lawn I have to eat. And he's eating plastic. Okay, go ahead.
Do you have to, concrete over your whole area where that stuff goes down?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would...
Our landscapers are going to have to tell us. I think you just kind of just like you do with mulch, I think you'd probably just tarp. I don't know.
Listen, just think about how the Florida weather gets, especially during the summer, and the downpour. There's got to be some intricate drainage deal that goes on to prevent that if you go with that artificial turf from turning into just one giant cover of mold, mildew, and God knows what else.
That's true. I might have to give back the goat in this trade for drainage. Yeah, any landscapers, 22526, when you put down that fake green grass, I know this is way out of left field this morning. Sorry, that's how we do stuff around here. But do you have to put down, and I don't even want to say the word, do you have to have concrete first? And I'm just leaving it at that.
Let's hit the theme music for Florida Man / Woman, who also will be happy to provide our first headline of the week contender. All right, let's head to Putnam County to say hello to 58-year-old Wendy Lee Messer. She's 58 and literally does not look like she's 58.
You just showed me a picture of her. I'm trying to delete all of last week's headlines of the week. You tell me when you're ready to read this headline for me to tape.
I'm ready. You let me know when to go. And
rolling.
All right. Florida woman accused of throwing collard greens and threatening victims with cast iron skillet.
That's a true Florida story right there. That's a Florida cracker. She's got the cast iron skillet, Pat, the collard greens. I love it.
And as we dive into the story's details, we found out why Wendy looked so shot out.
Meth.
Crack cocaine involved.
Ah, son of a gun.
Yes, which was...
Okay, Pat. To remind me to give you the answer of the yard in a minute. So she's on crack cocaine.
We got Wendy, who is a crackhead, apparently. She got upset with some guests that were over at her place, and she threw plates of collard greens at him, then took a whack at him with a cast iron skillet. This caused the victims to call the police, who arrived, and that's when the crack cocaine was discovered in the subsequent search of Wendy. It was found in her jeans, which she then proceeded to say they weren't hers.
Mm-hmm. They just fit snugly.
Somebody else's jeans with the crack cocaine in them.
They just fit snugly on this redneck ass. And before anybody goes, whatever, redneck, look, Pat and I are both born and raised right here.
Yep.
So let me see Wendy one more time.
And for the record, both of us love collard greens.
Let me hold her. Let me hold you. Oh, my God, I'll never hold you again. How old was she?
58.
God, she looks up.
She still lives. She's
70.
She's not dead or anything. She just
not yet.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is bad shape. Yes, we both love collard greens.
Can I slide this in real quick before we can wrap up with the information for anybody who wants to AstroTurf their yard?
Yeah, but I was getting to the part about collard greens.
Yeah.
I have a buddy that grows collards.
Yeah.
In his garden, but for most of us, we don't really have collard greens. Old Glory. Old Glory is a go-to. Am I right?
Very good. Throw a big chunk of butter in there and can't beat it.
Nah, that's it.
Canned collard greens.
Butter, some extra garlic in there, and you're done.
And normally I'm not a big fan of canned veggies, but collard greens, that's a different, we make an exception gladly there.
Yeah, and see, you know what? You listen to this show, you'll learn about turfing your yard in a moment or two, and the other greens, which is collards. Go ahead.
And this is also true public service, and you can get some visuals for yourself on the JR Facebook page.
All right.
The bottom line takeaway here is don't put a live leech up your urethra into your bladder because you read it was
cleansing,
had benefits on the internet, which is exactly what this 23-year-old guy in China did.
You know what?
He's ended up with a live leech in his bladder, which did not end well for him as he had to have some emergency surgery.
That's on him, dude. If you're a 23-year-old little Chinaman, you're going to really stick a leech in your...
Put a leech up there?
The pee-pee hole. Just Q-tip should scare you. You know what? What's the saying? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
And for just FYI, DYI purposes here, if somebody is actively thinking about AstroTurfing their yard.
Okay.
What's the deal?
Well, at 22526, I see, love me some Glory Greens. Hell yeah. Okay, Taco, you don't have to put down concrete, but the ground needs to be compacted and level before you need to take foot. Oh my God, they're going on and on. Hold on, we have AstroTurf 1500 going on. Just did my buddy's house over in Clearwater. Boston Winter Park concrete his front yard, zero maintenance there. A concrete front yard. I mean, how do the grandkids play?
It toughens them up. Bob builds character.
Put on your helmets, boys.
WJRR.